All right, so we're in Precalculus. You finished your Unit 3 test over the 3-day weekend. We are now on Unit 4, which is all about trigonometry. You've already had a giant unit on trigonometry in Algebra 2. This unit will continue where we left off, have you memorize some stuff, and then push the boundaries of your trigonometric knowledge. So today's date is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Who wants to read our objectives? Leo, go for it. There it is. So there's your handy dandy chart that you can just memorize things. The degrees is a lot easier. You've had a lot more experience. The radians is a lot more useful when you get to higher levels of math, like calculus and stuff like that. So tonight, you're going to go to Google Classroom. These links are already available for you on Google Classroom. The first link that you're going to click on makes you join my classroom so I can keep track of your progress to make sure you're actually doing the homework to give you credit for and see how long you study and stuff like that. But this is what you're going to see. These are the flashcards that you'll see. This is the same thing that you're going to see over here when you're doing your actual speed sheet, your quiz. These same exact symbols. So let's try it. Let's see how well you guys remember this. We're going to go kind of rapid fire here. These are all in degrees. You might have to look at your notes for each of these. I'm just kind of randomly assigning these. That first one, who's got it? Beverly. 30 degrees. So underneath this, I'm going to write 30 degrees, or maybe I can write that on the arrow. It doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not going to write the degrees. I know that's it hurts my soul to not do that, but it's going to go faster that way. What about this next one? Leo? 180. 180. Good. Next one. Chewy? 270. Good. Next one. Ellery? 150. Again, a good way to remember it is it's 180 and then go 30 degrees back. And I haven't talked about this, and I should. What is the distance between all of these lines? Why are there big gaps and small gaps? Well, this line, there is increments of 15 every single time, but I skipped some because this angle right here, we don't care. It's not a special right triangle. There's no special right triangle of 15, 75, 90. It's just too weird. There is a special right triangle, 30, 60, 90, and 45, 45, 90. So the reason that I skipped things is because they all make special right triangles for the ones that I kept. So the distance between these lines should normally be 15. You can see I skipped one, so that distance is 30. The degree gap here is 30 degrees. So that's why I went from 0 to 30. You get 30. And over here, I had 180. Go backwards 30, you get 150. It's a good way to memorize your degrees there. And I'll do the same trick with radians. It's a little bit harder though. Next one. Chewy. 45. 45, good. Next one, Caroline. Good. Next one. There's actually two answers for this next one. You have to get either one of them. Oscar. 0 degrees and 360. 0 and 360. You gave both of them. Yeah. On the actual test, just do 0 degrees. It's the fastest one. You should know both of them. I can't circle. There you go. And then what's the last one for degrees? Ellery. 135. Good. These have to be memorized. And my goal is it takes you 1.5 seconds to recall and to write down your answers. If you think you can do that for every single one of those in 1.5 seconds, you can get the A. That's 100%. And then if you look at the scoring guide for this, you can see that if you can average every 2 seconds, that's 90 points out of 100. 2.5 seconds, that's 80 points, et cetera, et cetera. Every 0.5 seconds for each problem is 10 points down on your letter grade. And if you get them incorrect, I'll just take off a point. Like if you get the same time, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but the difference between these two is 5 points, then I just take away those 5 points for your grade. So you've got to get them correct too. Accuracy is important. All right, let's do radians. These are much harder. I think this is going to go a little bit slower. Let's check them out. All right, what's that first one? Ellery. It is indeed pi over 3. Next one. Beverly. 5 pi over 4. Oops. I'm going to tell you a trick in a little bit after we get through some of these. Next one. Caroline. 2 pi over 3. Good. Next one. Oscar. 7 pi over 6. 7 pi over 6. Good. Next one. Leo. 7 pi over 4. 7 pi over 4, good. Next one. Emily. 4 pi over 3, good. Next one. Beverly? 5 pi over 3, good. And last one on the front side. Leo? 11 pi over 6. Let's talk about tricks. And I think it helps to look at the summary table up here. Take a look at this. Everything that's closest to the x-axis is divided by 6. Divide by 6, divide by 6, divide by 6, divide by 6. Everything closest to the y-axis is divided by 3, divided by 3. And then you just have to figure out how big is it. Is it 1/3? Is it 2/3? 3/3 is obviously pi. If you're 1/3 more than pi, it was originally 3 out of 3 pi, now it's 4 out of 3 pi. How do you know that this is 7 pi over 6? Well, this is 6 pi over 6, and then another 1/6. So 6 pi over 6 turns into 7 pi over 6. Another way of thinking about this is every single distance between these tiny gaps is pi over 12. So if I skip one, this pi over 6. You can see that bigger slice right here is pi over 6. I know you guys are kind of not comfortable with fractions, so maybe that's not the way to approach it. I'm just showing you all the ways. Choose the way that makes sense for you. You have to memorize these somehow. All right. And we have some drill and kill on the backside. So this is your first drill and kill. You need to circle the correct points for each measure. All right. So you guys want to go through these on the class, or do you want to do them individually? Let's vote as a class. Hold up either 1 or 2 fingers. 1 finger means you do it individually, and then you'll check after. And hold up 2 fingers if you want to do it as a class. Everyone hold up fingers right now. Everyone is unanimously saying 1. Okay, I'll give you guys a few minutes. Good luck. All right, try to stay 6 feet apart. All right, Oscar, you're pi over 3, point. I'll mark it for you. Point to pi over 3. Come up and actually touch the whiteboard or hover over. Where's pi over 3? Pi over 3, good.
Is that correct?
That's correct, yep. And then keep circling around. You're going to come back again. We're going to make a circle. 2 of you up. 240 degrees, correct, good. Nope, try again. Nope. Nope. Yes, there you go. 5 pi over 4, good. Whenever you're dividing by 4, those are always in the middle. Good job. 300 degrees, good. Yep, 60 degrees away from 300. Pi over 4, good. Next. Yes, good. Pi over 2. No, this is kind of the easier one. It's one of the big 4. No, a big 4 is in up, down, left, or right. That's 0 degrees. 0. There it is. Yeah, pi over 2. Good job. 30 degrees. Good. Next. Pi radians. Oh, you got the easy one too. You got 2 easy ones back to back. All right, 150. There it is. Nice. 7 pi over 4. That's 5 pi over 4. There it is. 7 pi over 4. Good job. 210 degrees. Good job, Leo. 5 pi over 2. Or sorry, 5 pi over 3. I couldn't read it. There it is. Good job. 135 degrees. Good. Yes. Yeah. Anything ending in 5 is going to be a middle, just like divided by 4. 4 pi over 3. So you want it to be bigger than pi, right? So it's more than 180 degrees. That would be pi. It's a little bit bigger than pi. But you had the right idea. It's divided by 3. Oh no, that's a divide by 4.
I don't know.
Okay, so divided by 3 is going to be this one, this one, this one, or this one. That's all the divided by 3s.
Okay. So would it be this one?
So that one's less than 180.
So would it be this one?
Yeah, that one's one little bigger than 180, so it is indeed that one. Good job. And then finally, 315, and then everyone else can sit down. There it is, nice. All right, so what are you doing for homework? You're going to Quizlet. What does that look like? Let me show you. You go to classroom.google.com, on here, you will see Precalculus, new assignment, learn degree and rating location. In the instructions, I say, first, sign up for Quizlet. You will all click on this, and then you will be in the classroom. I think. I've never used Quizlet before. I know Mr. Godoy uses it all the time. You click on this. And then once you do that, you should see two things assigned to you. And if you can't see them, then you can also click on these two links. Learn degrees, learn ratings. I want you to first learn. Don't do the matching thing or whatever, because that doesn't really teach you. I want you to do the learning activity, doing the flashcards, front, back, trying to figure out which one goes to which one. Learn these really well. Again, you need to know these both as well as each other. Notice that the Radian worksheet is the same time factor of the degree worksheet. Both of these, you have to finish 100 problems in 2.5 minutes. So that's what you'll be doing for the rest of the class. And that's all I have for you guys.